Didn't expect this to be happening, did I? Well, it's been a few days since I released my KSI versus Deji drama in a nutshell, and I've already gathered a lot of information within that time. We've had KSI respond to Deji's video.
Alright. Alright, well, here we go. Deji, I love you, bro. Like, no matter what we say or do, I will always love you.
We've had Deji drop a diss track.
Deji, X-Dax, X-Crypt. Let's go. JJ wanna play games, wanna snake me, get your friends trying to battle me.
I don't know why, but he did. And then he also went on a podcast with Logan Paul. I'm pretty sure it's called Impulsive. I don't know how to say it properly. Shush.
It's Deji Olanjali.
Wow.
How do you pronounce your last name, Deji?
It's Olatunji.
I put myself through. I actually watched the entire 50-minute podcast to see what happened. Not much, really. The diss track was okay, but I just want to be completely honest here. You should have never made a diss track in the first place. This beef just feels a lot more fake with the fact that they've done a diss track now. But then it's also why I'm glad to a certain response that the Sideman and KSI have given, because they told Keemstar that they're not gonna do any form of reaction videos to the song at all. They're just gonna ignore it, which I find is a smarter move, because yes, they could milk the views out of it for the hell, but they're not, which I feel like is a smarter idea. And it's just a whole interesting situation right now. I feel like they're both, that in my opinion still stand, they're both in the wrong, but Deji's now heading more down that wrong road, as he's just doing more and more to harm his relationship with his brother by making more terrible accusations about him. The point of it is just stupid. Claiming abortions, claiming some of the weirdest things that I've ever heard, and it's just not right. If this is all true, you really shouldn't be outing your own family like that. You're the one who's going off at Deji for going against you with what Randolph said in his track and things along those lines, but you're no better at the current point in time, Deji. You're doing the same thing by releasing private information like abortions, pregnancies, like things along those lines. It's just not right to be releasing to the public eye. It's not right at all. You shouldn't be releasing this type of stuff publicly, especially when it's something to do with your family, because that's just not right whatsoever. Honestly, this has become an interesting situation that I feel like should have never gotten to the point it has. The first two videos, okay. The video on each other's channels they have is okay, I guess. Deji's first video on this, which sounded completely genuine with the actual... I could feel his rage and unhappiness, disappointment in that video, but then when watch KSI's response to it, which I feel like was a better way to do it. Now, there's a lot of people who are going off it, like people who comment that Deji should have done this privately because KSI blocked him on everything, or Deji so claims. But KSI said in his video that he only blocked him due to the things he already had said. The fact that he not only disclosed his bank statements online, but also said that he had an abortion, and just in anger and unhappiness towards Deji, he blocked him on Instagram and Twitter. But that's the only thing that Deji actually showed proof for. He didn't show proof of any other social media blocking or number blocking at all. He just claims that KSI did that. And then KSI states the fact that Deji called up KSI after the middle of this debacle and ranted at him for a full minute, then hanged up. But then we're also hearing from watching the podcast that Deji decided to take part in. Apparently there's been multiple conversations between the two over phone, with KSI admitting what he's done wrong. But I feel like they're both just... they don't want to say it publicly what they've done wrong. They're just too busy trying to stroke their ego. like not lose their credibility, both of them. With Deji on the fact that he's not admitting to the fact that he shouldn't have disclosed those bank statements, nor should have disclosed the fact that he had an abortion, that KSI had an abortion, and then he would furthermore disclose more of the worst type of facts that you shouldn't be talking about your brother about. But then KSI, with his not so supportiveness at times, as well as ignoring Deji a lot of the times. You know, a lot of the videos from last year, like when Deji got KSI to react to his diss tracks, KSI was just unentertained and unpleased. He was not enjoying the video at all, which is intriguing. But there just seems to be a lot in between the two right now. And I feel like that, however you take this, it's not right to be talking about this publicly on the internet. They should have tried to deal with it privately, which I heard KSI tried to do, but apparently Deji didn't want to take counseling, so it needed his parents to try and help deal with the situation. And according to Deji, it just seems like that they won't do counseling due to KSI himself, but it's like, the point of counseling is so that there's a moderator in between the two parties to keep the conversation flowing and make sure nothing gets too heated. It's kind of how it goes. But it's just an interesting situation that we seem to be in right now. With the fact this is happening right up to Christmas, it's just intriguing. Yeah. Honestly, I'm gonna try and keep up with this because it's an interesting thing to look at, and I guess since I've already made a video on it and now I'm making a second one, I may as well keep up with what is happening. The titles reflecting these topics are probably going to reflect my own opinion on the topic, and right now my opinion is swaying more towards KSI's side, I guess. Because right now Deji's causing a lot more problems than what KSI is. So be aware, that's why the title of this video will probably be heavily against KSI. But anyway, if you did like this video, make sure to, hit that like button down below. And if you haven't already and you're new around here, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification button. Anyway, till next time, see ya.